June 13, 2018. Roll call.
Val Gomez.
Present.
William Allen.
Present.
Weena Guzman.
Present.
Next, we have the minutes of the regular meeting on April 11, 2018, and the regular meeting of April 25, 2018, and May 9, 2018. Entertain a motion to approve as written.
So moved.
Second.
Roll call.
Val Gomez.
Yes.
William Allen.
Yes.
Weena Guzman.
Yes.
Correspondence, we have an appeal request from a Justin M. Gowai from Mimi African Hair Braiding. I, Justin Gowai, was unable to come in personally and apply for business license due to death of my mother. I asked my sister to represent me in this matter, as this is how we attend to some business matters in my home country. By asking her to do this, I did not realize that she would represent herself as me, as she does not understand the specifics of doing business are different here in the United States than what is in our home country. We did not intentionally try to falsify the application and would ask you to please reconsider the judgment and approve the business application. The Controller's Office sent her a letter, and we had refused her application. There were a lot of discrepancies in her application, and in our letter, we informed her that she would have to appeal to the Board of Works for a hearing. But her letter, I think she has the impression that we can just reconsider without having a hearing. So I think we're going to have to send her another letter informing her that they're going to have to appear before the board. So, Mr. Allegretti, I'll give you a copy of this letter so you can... Familiar? Okay. Okay, we're going to move on to new business. First item on our agenda is opening proposals for demolitions for 2001 Franklin Street. These are from the building department. Here we have three proposals. First one from Acton Contracting out of East Chicago. Total price $22,000. That was from Acton Contracting out of East Chicago. Next one is from DR Demolition out of Gary, Indiana. Total price $20,675. $20,675 from DNR out of Gary, Indiana. Last one is from J&M Industrial Services out of Hammond, Indiana. Total is $39,500. That's from J&M Industrial Services. That's from the building department. That's the final. As our custom, we'll have the building department review the proposals, make sure everything's in order, and then you'll get back to what are your recommendation next meeting. Okay. Next on our agenda, we have change order number 1 for Chicago Event Graphics. This is out of multimedia. It's a change order in the amount of $1,687.
Hi, Steve Segura, Multimedia. Our original quote for, I believe was about 14,000 something. After we assessed how many poles needed to be done, we went over by about 20 banners because some of them we decided to do double-sided to maximize the amount of space we had available. I mean, to get the most advertising in the least amount of space possible. So we had to order some more banners to accommodate that. And there was a couple other locations that, like at the lakefront and along the hospital area, that we added additional poles, pole banners too. So I know in the future we still have to order some more to replace the events as they go on, but I'm going to see if I can try to either do it from my budget or I'll have to require additional funds in the future.
Okay. So the funding's out of your budget for this?
Yeah.
Okay. Any questions or comments?
No.
Any questions or comments, entertain a motion to approve change order number one for Chicago Event Graphics in the amount of $1,687.
Second.
Roll call?
Val Gomez.
Yes?
William Allen.
Yes.
Rena Guzman.
Yes.
Okay, next we have Government Fixed Asset Services Incorporated. This is from the Controller's Office. I can speak on this. This company does our capital assets reports, infrastructure assets, and not only for the city, but also for the water utility and sanitary district. And they facilitate our financial reporting requirements related to capital assets. Like I said, it's a yearly thing, a yearly cost of doing business with the state. It is for $6,850. Any questions or comments?
No.
There be no further questions or comments, or entertain a motion to approve the quote from Government Fixed Asset Services Incorporated in the amount of $6,850.
So moved.
Second.
Roll call?
Val Gomez.
Yes?
William Allen.
Yes.
Rena Guzman.
Yes.
Next we have from the Fire Department, service ground ladders declaring surplus.
Good afternoon, board members. Anthony Cerna, Fire Chief.
So you have a list of ladders that have been haven't met approval.
They're ladders that have been, we've had for a few years that failed UL testing. Some of them don't even have visible serial numbers. We tried to list as many serial numbers as we could. We would like them to be declared surplus, please.
And how do you dispose of them?
These ladders will be scrapping because they're not safe to use.
Any questions or comments on the proposal from the Fire Department?
None.
There be no further questions or comments, entertain a motion to approve the Fire Department's request to declare service ground ladders on their list as unusable and surplus, so they can dispose of them. So moved.
Second.
Roll call?
Val Gomez.
Yes?
William Allen.
Yes.
Rena Guzman.
Yes.
Okay, next we also have in the Fire Department, Technology Support Services. This is from ESO.
ESO is now, the name is referred to Firehouse. Firehouse is the brand name. This is for our firehouse, for our reporting of our calls.
And this is one you've had for, department's had for quite a while.
Yes, we've had it for a number of years. It's an effective software solution, and this is a 3-year term.
Any questions or comments on the Fire Department's request?
None.
There'll be no further questions or comments. Entertain a motion to approve the Fire Department's Technology Support Services with ESO 3-year contract. The first year would be $6,112.50. Second year, $8,150. Third year, $8,150. Motion approved.
So moved.
Second.
Roll call?
Val Gomez.
Yes?
William Allen.
Yes.
Rena Guzman.
Yes.
Thank you, board members.
Next, we have from our IT department, we have several items. First is Tyler Munis.
Good evening, Kevin Klosek, System Administrator for the City of East Chicago. The first item you have for your review is the agreement contract for a product called Tyler Content Manager. What that simply is, it's integrated into our Munis financial system, and it allows the system to archive specific documents throughout the system that are currently printed. For example, POs, W-2s, but more specifically, the Water Department is in the process of setting up online payments directly through Munis, and this will allow the customer to be able to retrieve a copy of their actual bill through the system. The cost is $44,000. That does include a 2-year recurring cost of the software application fee. So the request is for the approval of Tyler Content Manager for the amount of $44,000.
Any questions or comments?
None.
No further questions or comments, entertain a motion to approve the Tyler Munis TCM service agreement with our IT department, amount of $44,000.
So moved.
Second.
Roll call?
Val Gomez.
Yes.
William Allen.
Yes.
Weena Guzman.
Yes.
Next, we have MIT or ATTMIS agreement.
Yes, that is a 3-year agreement for our, basically that's our internet service for our network. Is a 500 meg dedicated service. That cost is monthly $2,357.75. And as you see on your attachment, it is a reduction of what we were paying the previous 3 years of approximately $1,100.
Any questions or comments on this proposal?
No.
There being no further questions or comments, entertain a motion to approve the AT&T MIS agreement with IT in the amount of $2,357.75 monthly cost. This is a 3-year.
Yes, that's correct.
So moved.
Second.
Roll call?
Val Gomez.
Yes?
William Allen.
Yes.
Weena Guzman.
Yes.
Okay, next, since we have IT up here, I'm bringing their late invoice up. He has a late invoice with Fernandez.
Yes, that invoice is was an oversight on the part of the contractor. And so they recently submitted that actually to the controller's office, and they forwarded it to me. That work has been completed, and the amount of the invoice is $2,811.
Any questions or comments on this late invoice?
No.
Okay, there be no further question or comments, entertain a motion to approve the payment of the late invoice from HECC in the amount of $2,811.
So moved.
Second.
Roll call?
Val Gomez.
Yes?
William Allen.
Yes.
Weena Guzman.
Yes.
And since we have IT up here, I'm moving resolution 2018-33, computer equipment to be deemed as salvage from IT. I'm moving that up now. This is resolution 2018-33, resolution of the Chicago Board of Public Works determining certain equipment and property in the city to be surplus and having no market value. Board of Public Works is authorized pursuant IC 522-22 to determine whether city property owned is no longer needed or is unfit for the purpose for which it was intended. Therefore, be it resolved, the Board of Public Works that the attached list of personal property owned by the city is declared to be no longer needed, is unfit for purpose for which it was intended, and is worthless. The city's computer system administrator is to dispose of identified property in an appropriate manner. And I believe included in our packet, we have several pages. We have inventory by type, model, serial number, and Kevin has provided us with pictures along with his inventory. Am I correct?
Yep, it sums it up. Basically, that equipment has been pretty much multiplying out at Public Works, and previously, prior to state statute, they were able to dispose of at regular disposals, but as of recently, the state mandated that excuse me, such materials had to be disposed of in what they call e-cycle format for all electronic equipment. So unbeknownst to me, Public Works, they weren't really aware of where they can now dispose of that. So we did some research online with the state, and they actually have 3 registered locations within the state of Indiana, or I'm sorry, within Lake County. So upon being deemed salvage, everything that must go is prepared to go, and we will call them. They actually do a site pickup to pick up that material.
Okay. Any questions or comments?
None.
There being no further questions or comments, or entertain a motion to approve IT's request for disposing of unusable equipment.
So moved.
Second.
Roll call?
Val Gomez.
Yes?
William Allen.
Yes.
Rena Guzman.
Yes.
Thank you very much.
Thank you. Next on our agenda, we have Fence Masters. This is concerning Block Stadium for Public Works.
Good afternoon, Keith Selvey, Director of Public Works.
This is to put up,
This, that you have before you are 2 quotes to replace the fencing that is between the abated property as well as Black Stadium. We're recommending Fence Master be awarded the actual bid. We're going to replace it with a 6-foot black vinyl. Total cost is $24,800.
okay. And you did include a second bid here. That was for $45,000?
Yes,
Quite a difference.
quite a difference.
Okay. Any questions or comments on this proposal from Fence Master?
Yes. Do they provide a warranty on it?
That's a good question.
I don't see that. I know that Acorn reflected that on their quote.
I will
Check on
double check that with Fence Masters. They have done quite a bit of work throughout the city. They're pretty good at if it's something that is out of the ordinary, other than, accident or whatever the case, they usually come out and repair for us without a cost.
And also their permit fees, if applicable.
Yes, they do apply.
And then also on the proposal, there's some language here, after the 30 days past due, pay interest at the rate of 18%. So,
Yes, they understand that we're working under a PO, so if and when this particular company is awarded the PO, we'll just go ahead and do it for the total amount that's $24,800.
Any other questions?
None.
Any no further questions or comments, or entertain a motion to approve Fence Master's proposal for Block Stadium in the amount of $24,800.
So moved.
second.
Roll call?
Val Gomez.
Yes?
William Allen.
Yes.
Rena Guzman.
Yes.
Okay, next, we have a proposal from True Green Lawn Service from Public Works.
Yes, these are the 8 parks that we typically spray for weed kill and fertilize. They will come out 3 times a year, usually spring, late summer, and then fall, and spray all 8 of the parks that we have identified.
This is an annual service they provide,
Correct.
so we've been using this company.
About 6 years, I believe.
Any questions or comments?
None.
There be no further questions or comments, entertain a motion to approve True Green's proposal for 8 parks in the amount of $17,242.50.
So moved.
Second.
Roll call?
Val Gomez.
Yes?
William Allen.
Yes.
Rena Guzman.
Yes.
Okay, next we come to outstanding invoices. We have first one from Public Works,
Yes,
for Thomas Irrigation.
some kind of way this fell between the cracks on last year when they winterized this particular mayor's office. I asked that we do actually pay the $70 the work was performed. They did winterize the system.
Okay, it's 2 invoices for 70 for a total of $140.
Correct.
Okay. Any questions or comments?
None.
Be no further questions or comments, or entertain a motion to approve payment to Thomas Irrigation for late invoices in the amount of $140.
So moved.
Second.
Roll call?
Val Gomez,
Yes.
William Allen,
Yes.
Rena Guzman.
Yes.
Okay, next we have late invoice from Cintas, also Public Works, 3 invoices totaling $163.57.
Correct. The invoice was actually sent to the wrong department. We've since rectified that.
Okay, and you can verify the work or supplies were,
Yes.
any questions or comments?
None.
Any no further questions or comments, or entertain a motion to approve Cintas late invoice in the amount of $163.57.
So moved.
Second.
Roll call?
Val Gomez,
Yes.
William Allen,
Yes.
Rena Guzman.
Yes.
Next, we have late invoice from Alert Alarm.
Yes.
This is an amount of $114.
Correct. This is to monitor the alarm system out at Kosciuszko Park. Somewhere along the line, this particular invoice was missed.
The work was accomplished.
Correct.
Questions or comments?
No.
Entertain a motion to approve the Alert Alarm late invoice in the amount of $114.
So moved.
Second.
Next, I think that it
That's-
includes yours.
Val Gomez,
Yes. Oh, sorry.
William Allen,
Yes.
Rena Guzman.
Yes.
All right, thank you.
Thank you, William.
Okay.
Thank you, Olga. Okay, next we have from the Building Department, STM, late invoice in the amount of $234.
Yes, James Portalatin, Building Department. This is in regards to a board up that was done last year, March 3rd, 2017. STM attempted to collect the amount, invoice the owner for the work that was done, but forgot to, upon receiving no response, he just submitted an invoice to us. He had forgotten. So
This is
the
an
work has been done. It's a board up,
Emergency board up?
Yes.
Okay, just for the record, past practices, we always try to get from the owner, right? And then if we don't, then we
Yes.
put a lien.
Yes, he attempted to collect from the owner. The owner did not respond, so now that the building department will be paying, we will be placing a lien on this property.
Okay. Any questions or comments?
No.
Thank you.
No further questions or comments, or entertain a motion to approve STM's late invoice in the amount of $234.
So moved.
Second.
Roll call?
Val Gomez,
Yes.
William Allen,
Yes.
Rena Guzman.
Yes.
Okay, next we have from Fissinger and Associates from Engineering Department, late invoice in the amount of $677.40.
Engineering Department received the following invoices late, but the services were rendered.
Okay, any questions or comments?
No.
No further questions or comments, or entertain a motion to approve the Fissinger and Associates late invoice in the amount of $677.40.
So moved.
Second.
Roll call?
Val Gomez,
Yes?
William Allen,
Yes.
Rena Guzman.
Yes.
Okay, next from planning, we have 3 compliance reports. One on Grand Boulevard resurfacing and sidewalk project, one on neighborhood water service line replacement, and one on 149th Street reconstruction project.
Esperanza Ceja Ramirez, EEOC Compliance Administrator, Planning Department. I have 3 compliance reports I wanted to give statuses on. The first one is Grand Boulevard resurfacing and sidewalk project. The original contract amount is for $775,275. Since then, we've received 3 change orders, which amount to $34,876.68, which would be an adjusted contract amount of $810,151.68. This is for the month of April. Potential damages for residential is $30,785.70. The minority female damages is $4,633.04, which total to the amount of $35,319.51. Anyone have any questions for the Grand Boulevard resurfacing? Okay.
No.
The second compliance report is for the neighborhood water service line replacement. Hassie Construction is the general contractor. The original contract amount is for $1,280,530. We've since then received 6 change orders in the amount of $90,581.74, which is now the new adjusted contract amount of $1,371,111.74. This is for the time period of March through April 2018. Residential damages is $21,937.76. Minority female damages is $2,433.01, which brings us a total amount of $24,370.77. Anyone have any questions with this? Okay. The last report is for 149th Street reconstruction. Again, the general contractor is Hassie Construction. We've received, the original contract amount is $4,874,540. We've since then received 4 change order amounts which were approved for $22,978.50, which now gives us an adjusted contract amount of $4,897,518.50. And this is for the time period of March through April 2018. Potential residential damages is $161,618.11. Minority female damages is $9,261.63, which accumulates to a total of potential damages of $170,879.74. Any comments or changes to this?
No.
Okay, great. I just wanted to comment also that I'm expecting possibly 1 or 2 of the projects that I'm reporting to come to a close, so I'm hoping to probably provide some compliance reports finalized as maybe August, September, around that time frame. All right? Thank you so much for your time.
And for the record, this is informational and it's presented to us just to have on record, public record. No motion is necessary. Okay, next on our agenda, we have Glue Brothers from Planning. This is a remove and replace soffit and facade work at 3700 Main Street in the amount of $39,828.
Hi, Marino Solorio, Planning and Economic Development Director. Basically what this is, you had approved earlier on to do the roof for 3700 Main Street. Unfortunately, we did not add the soffit and the fascia because we thought we were going to be able to sever that whole part of the building, and unfortunately, we're not able to do that. That's actually structurally connected to the actual building itself. So because of that, we have to do the soffit and the fascia because it can't go anywhere. And currently, right now, it's actually falling apart. So like the cement, the stucco, and the portions of it is falling on the sidewalk on the right-of-way. So we urgently need to attend to it. And this is the company that's currently doing the roof that has to do the tie-in anyways for the soffit and the fascia. So I did speak to the law department to make sure that we're able to do it this way. And Joe Allegretti did mention that we can. And it is for, as you've mentioned, $39,828 to get that accomplished. They will be removing everything, the wood, the stucco, pretty much getting it to the bare bones and then redoing it. And then we will have a metal finish at the end.
Any questions or comments on this proposal?
None.
No.
There being no further questions or comments, we'll entertain a motion to approve. The proposal for 3700 Main Street for soffit and facade work in the amount of $39,828.
So move.
Second.
Roll call?
Val Gomez,
Yes?
William Allen,
Yes.
Rena Guzman.
Yes.
Thank you.
Next, we have proposal from the Marina for Ruben Perales. This This is to provide sound system for both the Marina and George Park Beach on July 3rd, 2018 Independence Day celebration, amount of $4,500. I guess that explains it,
I think so.
the sound system.
Yes, it's for sound system
We-
and lighting.
We've used them before?
Yes,
Okay, you're satisfied with their work? And everything?
yes.
Any questions or comments?
None.
Okay, there being no further questions or comments, entertain a motion to approve the proposal from Ruben Perales. Did I get that right?
Yes.
Provide sound system for our Independence Day celebration, the amount of $4,500.
So move.
Second.
Roll call?
Val Gomez.
Yes?
William Allen.
Yes.
Rena Gleason.
Yes.
Okay, next we have also from the Marina, from J&L Productions. This is to provide stage, sound, and lighting for all 3 days of Fusic. On August 3rd, 4th, and 5th at George Park in the amount of $36,919.
If I may, currently, there's a plan to build a stage on the beach side of the lakefront. I'm not sure where those plans are. Will could probably update us better on that.
If we
But
build that, this
if we
would
build
cover the rest
that,
of this?
I can remove some of this. We
Some
would
of it.
still have to do sound and lighting. But I need to put something in place if that does not happen.
Okay. And we have used this company in the past.
Yes.
Any questions or comments?
None.
Yeah, at this time, we don't have a time frame for the stage work, but it's still.
Well, I know
being worked
I know
on
the
right
mayor
now.
wants it done before Fusic Fest, but I just don't know
Mhm.
how that's going. So I needed to put something in place to move forward.
Okay. Being no further questions or comments, I entertain a motion to approve J&L Productions proposal for the Marina for Fusic Fest in the amount of $36,919.
So move.
Second.
Roll call?
Val Gomez.
Yes?
William Allen.
Yes.
Rena Gleason.
Yes.
Mr. Allegretti? Did you want to, our next on our agenda, we have for, last meeting, we approved the paint for the mural.
Yeah, I wasn't quite sure why that's back on here. I wasn't notified.
We needed something where it would clarify only one bid. And Mr. Allegretti had, I think, the answer for our, it was an informational thing.
It's a position of the law department that this purchase is exempt from the public purchasing statute. The acquisition of artistic services is not competitive by nature, but it's rather appeals to the individual aesthetics. The Aesthetics Committee employed the painter. With that employment of those services comes, he chooses the medium, and specifically the paint that he uses. He directed and controlled the source of that paint and the cost, and it's part of his personal services contract. And just to give that explanation for the Controller's Office, and it's my opinion and the opinion of the Law Department that approval at the last meeting was absolutely correct and in keeping with state law.
Okay, we just needed something with the State Board of Council, I think,
Okay.
for the record.
Thank you.
Okay, thank you. Okay, next on our agenda, we come to the Park Department section of our meeting. First on the agenda is a Permaseal Trail at MacArthur Golf Course.
Myra Costa, Director of Parks and Recreation. The first one on the agenda is an actual, to do the trail for, or the walking path for MacArthur Golf Course. The one that's currently on there is in really bad condition. This quote includes also repaving of the bridges that'll go over the ponds and patch some of the concrete in different areas across the entryway.
Okay, this proposal is for $87,624. And this will be with Permaseal.
Correct.
Did Permaseal do our other paths
Yes,
and paths?
they are the ones who do all the walking trails in all the parks. They also are the only ones qualified in the whole region to do the lining for like basketball courts, tennis courts, soccer fields.
Okay. Any questions or comments on their Permaseal's proposal for the MacArthur Golf Course?
Just a note, it reflects a 2% interest per month after the 30 days, just a note that. And then also, property owners shall be responsible for all building permits and permit fees. So that would be the responsibility of the contractor.
They've worked with the city before, so they should be familiar with our regulations.
Yes.
But just make sure with them.
Okay.
Okay. Any other questions or comments?
No.
If you have no further questions or comments, I entertain a motion to approve the proposal from Permaseal for MacArthur Golf Course in the amount of $87,624.
So moved.
Second.
Roll call?
Al Gomez,
Yes?
William Allen,
Yes.
Rena Guzman.
Yes.
Okay, next we have from AMG Construction, new concrete pad at Kosciuszko Pool.
Correct, there's some concrete slabs that are on top of the pool pumps that are sinking in and falling, caving in, so we need them to be redone and repaired before we could open the pool.
And this is for $26,700.
Yes.
And we do have another quote. This was the lower quote.
Yes, that's correct.
Any questions or comments on this proposal?
Just a note on this is payment due within 15 days of receipt of final notice. So just, I know we don't pay out in 15 days, so just to note that.
There be no further questions or comments, I entertain a motion to approve AMG Construction's proposal for new concrete pad in Kosciuszko in the amount of $26,700.
So moved.
Second.
Roll call?
Al Gomez,
Yes?
William Allen.
Yes.
Rena Guzman.
Yes.
And next we have from Park Department System Clean Incorporated. This is a proposal for purchasing a walk-behind scrubber in the amount of $11,405.
Correct. So the gym at the two new community centers is over 11,000 square feet, and to manually clean it will take hours and a lot of staff. So we are proposing to purchase at least one walk-behind scrubber for both of the new community centers to save time.
Okay, sounds like a good idea. Any questions or comments?
No.
There being no further questions or comments, I entertain a motion to approve the proposal from System Clean Incorporated for the walk-behind scrubber in the amount of $11,405.
So moved.
Second.
Roll call?
Al Gomez,
Yes?
William Allen.
Yes.
Rena Guzman.
Yes.
Okay, next on our agenda, we have from Belson Outdoors, small concrete planters. It's also from the Park Department.
Correct. So they're brown concrete planters that weigh 1,700 pounds, and they're going to be put in various corners around the city streets.
This is for $7,939.81. Any questions or comments?
No.
There be no further questions or comments, I entertain a motion to approve the proposal from Belson Outdoors Incorporated in the amount of $7,939.81 for its planters.
So moved.
Second.
Okay, now we have another proposal from Belson Outdoors.
Roll call.
Oh, roll call?
Al Gomez,
Yes?
William Allen.
Yes.
Rena Guzman.
Yes.
Okay. Next we have Belson again, outdoor letter concrete planters.
Correct, and this is to purchase 7 large commercial concrete planters. They weigh 6,200 pounds each, and these will go in the medium on Columbus Drive.
The amount is $23,480. Any questions or comments on this proposal?
No.
There being no further questions or comments, I entertain a motion to approve the Belson proposal in the amount of $23,480 for concrete planters.
So moved.
Second.
Roll call?
Val Gomez,
Yes?
William Allen,
Yes.
Rena Guzman.
Yes.
And next we have from Lakeshore Ford, water truck and installation of watering tank, the Park Department.
So this is to purchase a brand-new watering truck for the park department, and includes the watering tank that the dealer will install themselves.
$25,165, so that includes everything?
Correct.
Any questions or comments on this proposal?
No.
There being no further questions or comments, I entertain a motion to approve. Approve the proposal from Lakeshore Ford for a water tank and installation of watering tank in the amount of $25,165.
So moved.
Second.
Roll call?
Val Gomez,
Yes?
William Allen,
Yes.
Rena Guzman.
Yes.
Next we have from Permaseal, also for the Park Department, new walking path for Riley Park.
Correct. There's currently no walking path over at Riley Park, and this is the quote to get one installed so it could look consistent with all the other parks.
And this one is for $81,180. Any questions or comments on this proposal?
No.
There be no further questions or comments, I entertain a motion to approve the proposal from Permaseal in the amount of $81,180 for a new walking path for Riley Park.
So moved.
Second.
Roll call?
Val Gomez,
Yes?
William Allen,
Yes.
Rena Guzman.
Yes.
Okay, next we have also a proposal for Permaseal for the Park Department for the basketball courts at Linear Park in the amount of $51,353.
This is to repair, resurface, and also repaint the lines for the 2 basketball courts that are close to the new community center that's coming up in Linear Park on Guthrie.
Any questions or comments on this proposal?
No.
There be no further questions or comments, I entertain a motion to approve the proposal from Permaseal for Linear Park basketball courts in the amount of $51,353.
So moved.
Second.
Roll call?
Val Gomez,
Yes?
William Allen,
Yes.
Rena Guzman.
Yes.
Next we have, also from Permaseal, for the basketball courts at Smith Park in the amount of $7,498.
Correct, and this is the same thing to resurface, color, and stripe, and also to install 2 brand-new rims and nets over at Smith Park.
And just for record, Permaseal is the company that did all our other basketball courts?
They're the only ones authorized to do the striping.
Any questions or comments?
None.
No.
There be no further questions or comments, I entertain a motion to approve Permaseal's proposal for Smith Park's basketball courts in the amount of $7,498.
So moved.
Second.
Roll call?
Val Gomez,
Yes?
William Allen,
Yes.
Rena Guzman.
Yes.
Next we have also Permaseal basketball court at Jackson Park.
Correct, and it's for, again, for resurfacing, for the coloring, and for the striping of the basketball courts in Jackson Park.
And this is in the amount of $13,968. Any questions or comments?
No.
There be no further questions or comments, entertain a motion to approve Permaseal's proposal for Jackson Park basketball courts in the amount of $13,968.
So moved.
Second.
Roll call?
Del Gomez,
Yes?
William Allen.
Yes.
Rena Guzman.
Yes.
Okay, next we have, from Permasil again, basketball courts at MLK Park.
Yes, and this is the last one on the list for today. It's resurfacing the coloring and the stripes for the basketball courts at MLK Park.
$6,475. Any questions or comments?
No.
No.
If no further questions or comments, entertain a motion to approve Permasil's proposal for MLK Park in the amount of $6,475 for their basketball court repair.
So moved.
Second.
Roll call?
Del Gomez,
Yes?
William Allen.
Yes.
Rena Guzman.
Yes.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay, next on our agenda is Resolution 2018-24. Resolution of Chicago Board of Public Works authorizing the conveyance of property commonly known as 4020 Drummond Street to the budding landlord. And accompanying this resolution is a quick claim deed. Whereas IC 36111-5.9 authorized city acting through its Board of Public Works to transfer land acquired by the city by tax default to the budding landowner for no consideration or for nominal consideration. Therefore, be resolved that by the Chicago Board of Public Works that the property located at 4020 Drummond, particularly described in the quitclaim deed attached, shall hereby be sold and conveyed to William Campos for no consideration, and the board president are hereby authorized to execute a quitclaim deed substantially conforming to the attached deed and to perform all acts and execute all documents necessary to carry out such transfer. Any questions or comments on the resolution and quitclaim deed?
Mr. Campos is a new resident to East Chicago, originally from El Salvador. There's a church in the old St. Michael's Polish Catholic Church on Weg Street that apparently has drawn a number of people from the Chicago area. It was originally in the Little Village area, but I've now met 3 people who have, for various reasons, moved. They find the property to be attractive and to be reasonable in cost compared with the Chicago market.
I can imagine. Any questions or comments?
No.
There being no further questions or comments, I entertain a motion to approve Resolution 2018-28 and its accompanying quitclaim deed.
One other item is, I changed these to no consideration. I was putting $10, which is an often convention for real estate, but even putting the $10, they had to do a sales disclosure form. And by putting no consideration, there is a transaction fee, but it's not really for the cost of the property. So we're putting these with no consideration to avoid having to do what was required if we put a $10 transaction fee.
Anything that saves me from signing another paper is okay with me.
That's right.
Okay. Did I make the motion?
Yeah, you did. We still need a second.
Second.
Roll call?
Del Gomez,
Yes?
William Allen.
Yes.
Rena Guzman.
Yes.
Okay, that brings us to Resolution, Board of Works, Resolution 2018-29, Resolution of Chicago Board of Public Works, clarifying Resolution 2018-6 and -7 concerning the 3733 Main Street Retail Project. Mr. Allegretti.
These resolutions being clarified were adopted by the Board of Works at the beginning of the year. These are for for services to be used in conjunction with the, for this what we refer to as the Fitzsimmons project, thank you. The owner of the project, however, is redevelopment. They expressed some concern that the resolution and the proposals by CSK Architects and by Skillman did not properly or adequately describe the area of the land to be developed. It only referred to 3733 Main Street, where in fact the common addresses to be developed are 3731, 33, and 35. This is in the words of Marshall Fields, give the lady what she wants. So following that advice, we are changing that. And also, the corrected proposal from CSK Architects is attached to this resolution, and that's also being approved by this clarifying resolution.
Any questions or comments?
No.
There being no further questions or comments, I entertain a motion to approve Resolution 2018-29 and its accompanying paperwork.
So moved.
Second.
Roll call?
Val Gomez,
Yes?
William Allen,
Yes.
Rena Guzman.
Yes.
That brings us to Resolution 2018-30, concerning authorizing the conveyance of property commonly known as 5518 Bering Avenue to an abutting landlord. Whereas Gordana Nikolic is purchasing the land abutting such property owned by the city located at 5518 Bering Avenue and is eligible to receive such property. Therefore, be resolved by the Chicago Board of Public Works that the property located at 5518 Bering Avenue, particularly described in the quitclaim deed attached here to be sold and conveyed to Gordana Nikolic for no consideration, and the board president is hereby authorized to execute a quitclaim deed substantially confirming to the attached deed and to perform all acts and execute all documents necessary to carry out such transfer.
This is a triangular property right along Shell Street. The family thought they had bought it when they bought the house, found out they did not. We're transferring it under the adjoining lot program, and Ms. Nikolic was living with her daughter and son-in-law at Crown Point. There was some confusion, but those records have now been straightened out.
Any questions or comments?
No.
There being no further questions or comments, there is a motion to approve Resolution 2018-30 and accompanying quitclaim deed.
So moved.
Second.
Roll call?
Val Gomez,
Yes?
William Allen,
Yes.
Rena Guzman.
Yes.
Next on our agenda, Resolution 2018-31, transfer of 802 151st Street, aka 505 Indianapolis Boulevard. It's a resolution of the Chicago Board of Public Works establishing terms and conditions for the transfer of certain property owned by the City of Chicago to the Chicago Development and Redevelopment, commonly known as 802 151st Street, aka 505 Indianapolis Boulevard. Whereas the City of Chicago owns property within the City of Chicago, commonly known as 802 151st Street, aka 505 Indianapolis Boulevard, and more particularly described below, and wishes to transfer said property to the Chicago Department of Redevelopment. Therefore, be resolved by the Board of Public Works of Chicago that the City of Chicago shall convey and transfer without consideration the above described real estate as particularly described on the attached quitclaim deeds to the Chicago Department of Redevelopment.
This property is owned by the city, and it's being conveyed to redevelopment, as is the property that's described in the next resolution on the agenda, so that the Department of Redevelopment can do what it does, and that is redevelop the property.
Any questions or comments on Resolution 2018-31?
No.
Yes. Joe, just a note, 505, I don't think that's the correct.
Thank you. It's 05105. I'm sorry, Richard.
5105?
Oh, of course it is. Sorry, typo. Yes, if we could correct that on the resolution. It's, 5105. Sorry. Thank you for that catch.
Okay, for the record, that's corrected. We'll correct it 5105 in Indianapolis.
I don't think it is. I think it's 50th block, I believe.
5055, but we should.
But just make the correction, yes.
There's no urgency here. If it needs to be corrected formally, we'll do it at the next meeting.
Okay. Any questions or comments?
None.
Entertain a motion to approve Resolution 2018-31 with the corrections aforementioned. Can I have a motion to approve?
So moved.
Second.
Roll call?
Val Gomez,
Yes?
William Allen.
Yes.
Rena Guzman.
Yes.
Next, we have Resolution 2018-32. Resolution of East Chicago Board of Public Works establishing terms and conditions for the transfer of certain property owned by the City of East Chicago to the East Chicago Department of Redevelopment, commonly known as 2105 Broadway. This is a similar resolution as the past one. Mr. Allegretti, this is identical to the one we just...
Yes, sir.
Any questions or comments?
No.
No.
There being no further questions or comments, I entertain a motion to approve Resolution 2018-32 and accompanying paperwork in reference to 2105 Broadway.
So moved.
Second.
Roll call?
Val Gomez.
Yes?
William Allen.
Yes.
Rena Guzman.
Yes.
Next on our agenda, we have from Engineering Department, Hernandez Electrical, LED signs.
This is from the engineering department. We reached out for pricing for the installation of the street LED signs that can be found at numerous intersections, signalized intersections such as Chicago Annapolis, Chicago Railroad, Columbus Drive Railroad and McShane. This is the third order, and this is again just the price for installing the signs. There is a total of 38. Total amount $77,615. Recommendation from the engineering department to move forward with Hernandez for the installation of these signs.
Okay. Any questions or comments?
No.
There being no further questions or comments, I entertain a motion to approve the proposal from HECC Incorporated in the amount of $77,615.
So moved.
Second.
Roll call?
Val Gomez.
Yes?
William Allen.
Yes.
Rena Guzman.
Yes.
Okay, next on the agenda, we have also from Engineering, from SEH, proposal amendment to number 2 Community Center, Site 2.
So this is an amendment for SEH Design Services for the second community center project located at the intersection of Broadway and Guthrie. This is amending the design to shift the apron for the parking lot for the community center. Also in the document, I just want to state that the address will be changed. Right now it states 4444 Railroad Avenue. This is where we were previously located in the engineering department, but we have since moved to 4525 Indianapolis Boulevard. The amount for this change is $3,900. And again, this is to have the plan reflect the shift in the apron for the community center parking lot.
Okay, any questions or comments on SEH's proposal?
No.
There be no further questions or comments, I entertain a motion to approve the amendment number 2 from SEH for Community Center number 2 in the amount of $3,900.
So moved.
Second.
Roll call?
Val Gomez.
Yes?
William Allen.
Yes.
Rena Guzman.
Yes.
Okay, next we have change order number 1.
This is, I'm sorry.
Ellis, this is concerning also Community Center number 2.
This is also from the engineering department. Contractor is LGS Plumbing. Change order number 1 for the second site for the community center project. There are multiple changes, but still under the umbrella of one change order. $4,909 is to relocate the water coolers. $4,205 is to provide a new mop sink in the storage room. $3,811 is to revise the water closet and urinals to be battery-operated flusher meters, and also to add soap dispensers. Total cost is $12,925.
Any questions or comments?
None.
I have a question. Were these changes put in the community center over here too?
Yes,
Okay, so they're going to match up then?
correct.
There being no further questions or comments, I entertain a motion to approve LGS Plumbing's proposal for $12,925 for Community Center Number 2.
So moved.
So moved.
Second.
Roll call?
Val Gomez,
Yes?
William Allen,
Yes.
Rena Guzman.
Yes.
Okay. Next, we come to change orders number 5, 6, and 7 for the 149th Street Reconstruction Project. This is from engineering also.
This is basically to establish the line item for line stops. For this job, line stops allow the water to be cut off or isolated to have the main to be worked on. It was indicated by the water department that they were unable to completely shut down the existing water mains for this project. If we didn't establish or don't establish these line stops, then multiple stores, businesses, residents will be without water. Approximately, it could be as long as 2 hours to a whole day. And to avoid this, we want to establish these line stops. So again, to isolate, the area to not affect any of the residents or businesses in order for us to complete this reconstruction project. And so that for change order number 5, that is in the amount of $7,840 for a 6-inch line stop, and I guess we can just make a motion for each one, right? 5 and 6 are line stops, and then 7 is different.
Okay, so the first change order, which would be change order number 5. Entertain a motion to approve change order number 5 for First Group Engineering, the amount of $7,840.
So move.
A second.
Roll call?
Val Gomez,
Yes?
William Allen,
Yes.
Rena Guzman.
Yes.
And then just for the record, First Group is a designer who gives the recommendations.
Hassey's,
Right, correct.
okay, for the record, Hassey is the company doing the work, right?
The contractor performing the construction work.
Okay, so then for change order number 6, also First Group is the engineering, Hassey's doing the construction.
Correct.
The amount would be $8,340.
For a 8-inch line stop.
Any questions or comments on change order number 6?
No.
Any more questions or comments, entertain a motion to approve change order number 6 in the amount of $8,340.
So moved.
Second.
Roll call?
Val Gomez,
Yes?
William Allen,
Yes.
Rena Guzman.
Yes.
Okay,
For change order number 7, also still for the 149th reconstruction project, this is actually a credit. It was recommended by the engineering firm who does the oversight to reduce the amount of asphalt thickness because it was found to be more than what was needed. Originally planned was to put in 12 inches. Now it is to be reduced to 9. The total credit will be $41,030.22.
41,000 what?
$41,030.22.
Okay, that's pretty good.
Yep.
Any questions or comments?
No.
None.
Okay, there be no further questions or comments, we entertain a motion to approve change order number 7 for 149th Street reconstruction for a saving of $41,030.22.
So moved.
Second.
Roll call?
Val Gomez.
Yes.
William Allen.
Yes.
Rena Guzman.
Yes.
Okay. That brings us to right-of-way applications from engineering.
Permit application number 18-02868, utility, Q3 contracting at 145th and Todd. This is to remove and replace sidewalk and asphalt at the location. Application number 18-02869, Maria Anaya at 3905 First Street. This is to pour new concrete for the existing driveway. Permit application number 18-02870, William A. Randolph at 4016 Main Street, sidewalk and partial road closure. Application number 18-02871, Q3 contracting at various locations. This is to restore, repairs. This is NIPSCO-related work for gas leak repairs. They're just doing the patching. 18-02872, Solis General Construction at 3831 Main Street. This is for a concrete repair, 4-foot by 3-foot section. Application number 18-02873, Luke Brothers Roofing at 3527 Hemlock, partially blocking the alley behind the building. 18-02874, Acton at 3909 Fern Street, temporarily obstruction of the public right-of-way for demolition work. Application number 18-02875, Brian Sears at 4835 Homerly, remove sidewalk to install a new sewer line. Application number 18-02876, DNR Site Services at 3719 Main Street, dumpster application for demolition work. Application number 18-02877, Red Hauling, heavy load, hauling via Klein, Michigan, 129th and Dickey. Application number 18-02878, Altalisa Trucking, hauling via Riley Road and Dickey Road. Application number 18-02879, JJC Trucking, hauling via Klein, Chicago, Michigan, Kennedy, Dickey, and 129th, and that concludes the permit applications.
Any questions or comments on the permit application?
No.
There being no further questions or comments, I entertain a motion to approve Board of Public Works permit applications 18-02868 through 18-02879.
So moved.
Second.
Roll call?
Val Gomez.
Yes.
William Allen.
Yes.
Rena Guzman.
Yes.
That concludes our new business. We move on to old business. Any old business? Any other business? Our next regular meeting will be Wednesday, June 27th, 2018 at 4 p.m. And that concludes our business. Entertain a motion for adjournment.
So moved.
Second.
Roll call?
Val Gomez.
Yes.
William Allen.
Yes.
Rena Guzman.
Yes.
I would like to call to order the regular meeting of the Board of Public Safety, June 13, 2018. We'll start with the agenda we have in front of us. With the pledge, we'll start with the Pledge of Allegiance. May we all stand, please?
Pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
We will now have the roll call.
Milton Reed.
Here.
Richard Tremzinski.
Here.
Thomas Davis.
Here.
Okay, is there a motion to approve the regular meeting minutes of April 11th, April 25th, and May 9th, 2018?
I make the motion. Second.
It's been moved and properly second. Any questions?
I have none.
No questions. Take a vote. All in favor, aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries. There's no correspondence in front of us. New business from the fire department.
Good evening, board members. Anthony Cerna, Fire Chief. You have before you a letter that I humbly recommend the following third-class firefighters for promotion to second-class firefighter, effective June 1st, 2018. Kyle Dunlap, Jacob Rim, Matthew Aponte, Anthony Adair, Brandon Foster, Robert Nunez, Philip Espinoza, James Flores, Douglas Loss, Nigel McGee, and Manuel Paredes. They have successfully completed the requirements of third-class firefighters. Their date of hire was June 1st, 2016. This is just a natural progression of them through the ranks.
Is there a motion to accept the recommendation of Fire Chief Anthony Cerna?
I make a motion. I second.
This has been moved and probably second. Any questions?
I have none.
No questions. We'll take a vote. All in favor? Aye. Opposed? Motion carries. There is no old business before us, I don't think. And,
Just the regular reports of
okay, I'm sorry.
the Fire Prevention Bureau, absentee report, equipment report, and training report.
Okay. Is there a motion to accept the reports for May 2018?
I so move. I second.
Moved and probably second. Any questions?
None.
All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries.
Thank you, board members.
All right, thank you, sir.
Thank you, Chief.
All right, I see no old business before us, right, Olga? And there is no audience here for participation. Next meeting will be June 27th at 5 p.m. Is there a motion to adjourn?
So move. I second.
All in favor, aye?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carried, meeting adjourned.